Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of, let me think on it. The woods, people. That's right. That's where bears live, don't you know? And we're back at it yet again for another fun chat council. You don't know what that is. Where have you been, number one? Number two, we're playing a little game called Civilization 7. And it is the only chance, the only opportunity on YouTube or anywhere else, really, where you, yes, you out there in the chat, can tell a talking bear what to do on his own channel, people. Exciting, I know. So, let me get this up and running here for you good people. Go in here, all that good stuff. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Get a little chilly here. Might have to turn on the heater in the cave here. It's going to be tough, but we'll make it. We'll make it work, people. We will make it. Why is this not loading? There we go. Okay, God, I figured out. Oh, my God, there we go. Crashed game when I first start off. And then what am I going to do? What kind of show am I going to do then, people? What kind of show am I going to do then? Hey, P-Money. Great to have you here. Amy as well. How are Ruth and the little monies out here? That's what we all want to know. I took her for a birthday dinner to an all-you-can-eat sushi. I love it. Man. Love it. Had some sushi the other night, actually. Great place. Nigiri. Terrific. Some yellowtail. Some good stuff, man. Nothing like... the rice is fine, but it was just mainly fish. And that's what Bear enjoys, is the fish. All right, why? Let's do the thing here. Come on, man. There we go. Okay, give me 1 second here as I load the game. Still got to figure out this freaking train situation. I don't know what the heck's going on with that. Staying warm. I sure hope so, Melissa. I've actually got a little blanket over the old knees here. Just stay a little bit warm for this game. Stay a little bit warm. There he is. There is our... Oh, you guys can't see that. That would be helpful if I took it off of this. And, put it on the game that we're supposed to be playing. That would be odd if I just left it on, the thumbnail, the entire game, and just kind of blathered on and didn't even realize it. That would be an interesting... Maybe not for you, but it would be an interesting game. Let's see. The French Empire benefits from large cities and larger armies. Which could be a unique civilian, can increase yields on quarters, provide blah, blah, blah. Did we ever get the Jacobian unit? I don't even know. Half of this game is baffling for Bear. But anyways, we are playing, as you saw, as France. There's lovely Paris. It actually used to be Athens. Long story, really. We went from Greece to Spain. And then, finally, France. If that's confusing for you, you are not alone. That is a majority of the Civ fan base. A former Civ fan base out there that is still trying to figure out what the heck is going on. I have all my blankets down from the closet tonight, says Amy. There you go. That's how you do it. Let's see. She is turning 12, says P-Money. In a few days, but today was the day I could take her out for big sushi supper. I like it. Plus, she still qualifies for the kids' buffet. Well, I guess it's all you can eat, so I don't know. Would they have a kids' buffet? Nah, she's turning 12. You're going from kids. I hate to say it, P-Money, into adulthood. So no, go to the big boys' table. Big girls' table, I should say. Not like large, I'm just saying like, big in age. There we go. Whew. Man, oh man, I saved myself there. Saved myself from almost pure destruction. All right, I'm trying to get the sound to go. There we go. I want it too loud. Kind of shocked that I haven't been struck by copyright. I guess Furex's games has a little bit more important stuff going on. Anyways, there is Madrid. We've taken over a good chunk of the map here. So we are now trying to start our railroad civilization. There's a rail station right there. Trying to figure this out because it wasn't working the last time. So let's go ahead and jump into the future and see if it works then. Yes, in one more year, I'll have 2 teenagers, says P-Money, with a crying emoji. Crying emoji. Well, I hope you can survive, sir. It's 52 degrees Fahrenheit, says Amy. Brr! What is cold to you, my Florida friends, is 50 degrees Fahrenheit here. It's 50 there in Canada? Hold on, what is it here? 1 second, P-Money. I'll find out. It is. Amy, we're colder than you. We are at 44 degrees and heading lower. Heading below freezing here. So that's not going to be any good at all. Not at all. So that's, yeah, that's kind of chilly. Especially since we've been in like 70s here lately. So, yeah, got down a little chilly. Yes, I know, Amy. I'm shocked too. Shocked and mortified. Okay, I don't know. Am I watching something here? What am I? Oh, the Romans. That's right. They were doing some shenanigans down here. So let's keep an eye on that. As we go, turn number 15, 1809 AD. Let's go into the future, people, and find out what it has for us here. Find out what it has for us. All right, he is doing some stuff there. Doing some stuff. That's all right. He's not moving towards Little Money, so there we go, P-Money. Little Money is still safe, although he's got like 3 units right there on the border. Not too thrilled about that. Not too thrilled about that at all. All right, growing our town. Growing our towns. Is this Mapleopolis? Kanji. Okay. Ooh, oranges. All right, let's get some oranges. I like that. Sorry about that. Harriet Tubman, another plantation going up. There we go. Citrus. Right. Oh, it's a factory resource. Because you can't just pick the... And by the way, we're in the Arctic, so I don't know how we can have citric in the Arctic when it's right there next to... where is it? They've got like tundra over here, right? Where is it? Yeah, flat tundra. Flat tundra. So, I don't know how your... how your oranges are growing in the tundra. We had to cover our orange trees up. It was going to get below freezing here, so we had to cover ours up. Otherwise, we weren't going to get any oranges. Or lemons, either. We did get our first snow this weekend, but it all melted today. Because it's, like, so hot up there in Canada, apparently. Yes, beach weather and gators, says Amy. There you go. Do you get to make snowmen, or was it for... or is it that when it doesn't melt so quickly? Yeah, you probably want your snowman to be around for a couple days. Definitely, for sure. So, anyways, we got some oranges. That's good. I always enjoy oranges. Actually, had some fresh squeezed orange juice today. It's been a while since I had that. Oh, delicious. Oh, man, oh, man. I tell you what, if you've never had fresh squeezed Florida orange juice, you're missing out. You are definitely missing out, mister. Okay, where is this? Potsdam. Ah, the Potsdam. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. What would be a good place to grow? I guess maybe right there. What would that give me? A clay pit? Eh. You know what? I might need this tile right here at some point. So let me get this one right here. That'll expand it out, I do believe. And that way, you know what? Let's see, one. You know what? I could kind of block this guy in. If I get this tile here, I would block him in. He would have to come all the way around, and San Marino would be the kind of choke point for him, or have to come all the way around this way. Either way, but yeah, that might be a good idea. So let's where was it? Is that tile right there? So I can either do this one or this one. It gives me more science there, so let me do that. There we go. Yeah, so it grew that. Cool. So now he can't slide through this way. So that was a good buy. Definitely a good buy here. No, it covered all the ground, but wasn't really packing snow. And Amy and Bear are learning something. Different kinds of snow. I had no idea there was different kinds of snow. Well, no idea. Every snowflake is unique, so I guess there is a whole lot of different types of snow. A whole heck. Look at all this stuff that I can't do anything with. I don't know why they tell me this. It's like, you can't do anything, but there it is. Okay, thanks, I guess. Yay. Kenji, I don't care. Or whatever. Okay. Alright, so, let's see. I was trying to reinforce my armies the last time. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to keep him there. Let's see. That's another army. So this guy, let's go ahead and upgrade him. Oh, look at there. It's a tank. Okay. So the horses upgrade to tanks, apparently. It's like an old World War I tank. What was it, like the third Indiana Jones where they're like going through the desert? It kind of looks like that tank where they're like fighting and he gets knocked onto the tracks and then like has to fight to get it off, and then spoiler alert, they go off the cliff. Good times, man. Last good Indiana Jones film. That's good. Okay, well, interesting. That's interesting there. Okay. All right, let's see. What do I want to do with this guy? He is filled up. Let's just put him in queso for right now, so I can kind of figure out. That is a giant. You know what? I might need to unpack this to upgrade some of those guys, but I can do that in a little bit. No rush on that. Well, I'll go ahead and do it right now. Why not? Unpack. Just go right there. And horsey unit, you upgrade. Upgrade! There we go. Does the game tell you what percentage of the world we control? Good question. The best parts. Yeah, I like that, Amy. That is a very good question. Let's take a look, because I guess rankings? See, this does it for these ones here. Like your game-winning strategies, I suppose. We're doing really good on ideology for some strange reason. Legacy points, maybe? No, it used to. In the previous good games that we had. Look at the military one. See, there goes my little space heater. If you guys are hearing anything, that's my little space heater going on. Which people ask, Bear, how do you get electricity in the cave? I say, with a really long extension cord. Really long extension cord. You know what? It used to give you, like, stats and stuff like that. I don't know, P-Money. I would have no idea. General concepts. God dang it, it covers it up. Ages? Oh, interesting. Okay. I had no idea this stuff was here. Interesting. Okay. I don't know, P-Money. I honestly don't know the answer to that question. That's a good question. I don't know how to get to that. I would have no idea. So, sorry. I have no answer for you right now. We control a good chunk of it, though. You can look at the bigger map over here, and even though we're not on the biggest continent, we are the biggest, I would say, land civilization out there. Maybe Rome or maybe Confucius might be number 2, but they would be kind of a distant number 2. It looks like. So I think we're doing good on it. I just a we have 27 cities and towns, so I guess that kind of tells you roughly how large it is. You'd have to count every other civilization. I really don't want to do that. So just looking at the dots there, I would imagine probably Confucius. Probably Confucius. Is the cord hooked up to the McTimerson household? That's right. That's right. They'll never know. Never know. And tapped in to the internet as well. Yo internet. There's no Indiana Jones after The Last Crusade, says Peabody. Any claims there were 2 more films after that are mistaken. There's 2 more? Holy cow. I must have blanked out one of them. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the latest one. The one that bombed. Oh, God. No wonder I blanked that out. I remember the alien one. Spoiler alert, there's aliens in there. For me, that movie ended... I didn't mind the first part of that movie. I know everybody hates it, but I didn't mind the first part of that movie. The Indiana Jones saga ends for me right as, what's his name? Mutt? Was that his name? The Shia LaBeouf character. When he arrives at the train station to like pull Indiana Jones off and go off onto their next adventure, like that should have been where it ended. You know, he gets nuked, you know, the fridge, all that sort of stuff. I liked that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. And then that would have just been like, or maybe like cut to the very end of the movie where they're getting married, and then there you go. That's it. That's the end of the movie. End of the series. End of the series here. So, anyhow, let me get back here. Stay there. Oh, by the way, I watched the... I don't even know how you pronounce it. Priebus? Pre-One Bus? I have no idea the name of it. The new, the guy that did the Breaking Bad series and the other, the lawyer show. I didn't really watch that. Hush, Siri. There you go. Go away, Siri. So I watched that. It's, I guess you could call it kind of sci-fi, I suppose. It's like a zombie film, but the zombies are nice, if that makes sense. They're not like undead or, well, I guess they're, I don't know. Anyways, it's like some sort of mind virus, and the one lady, she's like the only one that doesn't have the mind virus, and it's like, okay, this is interesting. This is make a nice like X-Files episode or something, but as far as like a series, they've like already ordered a second season, and I'm like, I don't even know if this would make it to the first season. I don't know. So wait till the end of the season, and if it's still any good, maybe go binge watch it. But I watched the 2 episodes, and it was like, there's like 2 or 3 good scenes in there in the 2-hour thing. So yeah, I wasn't that impressed. What is this? Why has he got? Oh, what's this? He stole my pottery. That's what it was. Stole my freaking pottery, Rome. Gosh, dang it. All right, well, let's just keep upgrading these guys. Here we go. I like the tanks. That's cool. Finally, I get to be able to explore my own land and dig up my own pottery. It's about gosh darn time. Okay, so research artifact. Find room. Oh, so I could have clicked that. Well, that would have been nice to know. All right, let's excavate the artifact. We get to dig it up. A great work can be displayed at a museum to make progress on the Geographic Society Legacy. God, that sounds like a snoozer. All right, let's go ahead and do it. Speaking of Indiana Jones, I mean, there you go, right there. Again, you probably shouldn't have your back turned to the mummy. That's probably not what you want to do. Unless it's like a, a smiley, happy mummy, like in the Priebus, whatever the hell show. Happy zombies. I'm not sure that's got legs. Not sure. Belongs in a museum, bear. Belongs in a museum. That's an interesting lineup. I've got my Dreadnought and the Ship of the Line. What does he have on deck there? What is that? Oh, it's a boat. Interesting. I've never noticed that before. So he's got like a little, I don't know, what do you call that? A little dinghy. He's got his little dinghy on deck there. Heyo. Interesting. Okay. Well, you just stay right there, sir, because I don't want to have any trouble from this Lafayette fella. Actually, you know what? Let me just in case, let me get off of the border. In case he gets a little pissy at me. There we go. Alright, now you can stay there, sir. We need the Indiana Jones music while excavating. Dun 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 dun. Doo ba doo boo. Doo 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 doo. Good stuff. Why are you throwing away perfectly good pottery into the sea? What's going on with that? Shouldn't you keep your eye on that, mummy? I mean, listen, I don't want bad things to happen. If we have to, I am quarantining Potsdam. Potsdam is going to go under quarantine. Okay, command my units. You, what was I going to do with this guy? What was I going to do? Why do I have this guy all the way out here? Alright, well, let's just keep on keeping on. You know what? He probably was going to Bearville, so I probably should keep him there. But, yeah, we're just, we're patrolling the waters. You know what? There should be a patrol button, right? Automate, no, not exploration. You know what? You should be able to, like, set up some waypoints or something where it would, like, patrol. That would be nice. I would like that. Come on, Furex's Games. Get on it here. Here's got a good idea. Waypoints. Waypoints. I think that would be... Listen, it ain't gonna fix the game, but that would be nice. I would like that. Instead, you have to, like, move it each time, and I'd like to just, like they can automate the exploration, but they can't, like, automate, hey, move between these 2 points here. Should be pretty... I mean, they already have it in the... for the AI, so, like, why can't you do it here? I don't know. That's not how historical excavations go. You don't throw out the ancient pottery. No, there's probably some good recipes on there. Recipes indeed. All right, let's see. Command my units, people. Come on, Bear. Get with it here. All right, you can just stay there. I don't need anybody to go anywhere. Although I probably need another unit to fill out the army there. But that's all right. Well, speaking of which, so, yeah, let's just go ahead and bring them over there. So it would be kind of a full, like, tank army. But, you know what? If I've got to go to that next, if I got to go to this next continent here, having tanks might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. I would have the tanks for mobility, and then maybe the ships to do the bombardment. So let's just say I wanted to take over Tubin here. I could do that. I could have the ships as the artillery, or at least a ship. That would be kind of a tough one to get into, but have a ship as an artillery, and then have the tanks take the city. That might not be a bad idea. Kind of blitzkrieg going across the continent there. Of course, I'm French. I shouldn't say blitzkrieg, should I? Probably not a good idea at all. All right, there we go. Get another turn, or is that it? Nope, that was it. All right, well, you can just, I'll just alert you and just stay there. Hang out. Enjoy Adulis. Lovely Adulis. All right, Curiouser and Curiouser. Let's just upgrade him. Booyah. And, okay, so we're still trying to figure out the train situation. Last time Pete Money was telling me that I needed to build the factories to get them to work, which seems counterintuitive because I've got the train. Why can't I just go in the train? Move by rail, transfer unit between settlements in the Empire's rail network requires a rail station in the capital. So that is my capital. I got a rail station in there. No suitable locations available. Well, I got another one right there, and I got a third one right there, and then I got a fourth one right there. So why? Okay, so let's just maybe... That guy can't do it now, but... Alright, so let's figure out what I need to... Gosh dang it, that's not it. I need to find the factory thing. I guess that's mass production? Yeah, factory, okay. So, I guess I'll get it in 9 more turns. It seems kind of silly because you get your train stations all the way... Where did we get it? Industrialization? Yeah, you get your rail stations there, but you can't use them until you get mass production. That doesn't seem right. I don't know why you would need factories to get the trains to work. But there we are, people. Okay, so we'll be waiting 9 whole turns. 9 whole turns. Eventually, I'm going to get you to go after Nacon. So get your army ready. Where the hell is Nacon? Are you talking about Nanching? Nacon. Oh, okay, this one. Nacon, see... Why? Come on, man. You're just itching for me to rename your city. I'm not going to take it anytime soon because he has 1, 2 units, 3 units, 4 units, plus a settler right there, and I'm guessing he's going to settle somewhere right around here. I don't know why. It's a desert, but you do you. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal to me. I could go in between here, so it's fine. I really don't... I'm not trying to battle anybody, really, so... I just got an army there, Peabody. We'll keep an army there. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about a thing, okay? Is this guy hostile to me? Friendly to me. All right. Ain't that nice? So, anyways, there is that. So I can't do anything with the train anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Alright, so I've got another guy here. Let's see. Okay, so I had a army in Rome. Is that full? Not quite. I had one in Little Money. Not quite filled. So he is where? Where is he? Oh, he's right there. Okay, so in front. In front. Hey! I'm gonna leave him there for right now. And I'm gonna put this guy right there. Because I'm a little concerned. Just a little bit concerned about all this. So we'll keep an eye on him. And if he says, get off of my borders, I'm going to tell him to get off of mine. Get my lawn, Robe! Get off my freaking lawn. Okay, so that one will hang tight there in front. Hey. Once again, Little Money stays tight. Actually, you know what? Let's do this, P-Money. Let's do this. Let's just make sure that we're all nice and upgraded here. There we go. Same thing with this guy over here. Let's see. Oh, he's got 2 of them. Yeah, let's do that. Is there a way to... Let's see, get... Okay. So... do that. And one more. Hold on. I'm not ready just yet. There we go. Upgrade there. Okay, so I've got that. That's still burning. I don't know why. I can't get my frickin' trains to run. I've got frickin' tires burning outside of Rome. Just a mess, people. Just a mess here. Let's see. 9 turns, but I want it now. I'm with you. I wanted it last game, and it did work. So I have no idea. Like, it connected some of the stuff, but it's not connected to Paris for some reason. I don't know, man. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. Guess the game's in no hurry. Yeah, you know, I mean, whatever. No rush. It's not like things moved rapidly in the industrial age. They took their time. Got it right. Take over San Marino then, but you gotta eventually take over something. Something. Well, I'm thinking Rome's gonna push my hand here, P-Money. He's got 3 units, and he's bringing more units over. What is this? Fleet Commander. So he's bringing over another horse unit. I think there was another one in here as well. So he's definitely building up. He might just be building up Pre-Slev just to have a bunch of units there in case he thinks that I'm taking it over. Maybe. But yeah, that's where I would head. I would take this over pretty quickly. Or this one, maybe. Just to be able to get access to the sea down here. Because apparently you can build a port, and whenever you get your railroad stuff taken care of, you could bring it through like a port and go to different continents. So that'd be pretty nice. All right, let's keep an eye on this part. It's turn number 51. It's 1810, and we're going into the future, people. Going straight into the future. Oh, there goes that guy.
Beauty perishes in life, but is immortal in art.
Wise words, Leonardo da Vinci. Why they have Leonardo da Vinci talking about stuff that is in the modern era instead of when it was in the 1500s, I have no idea, but that's how this game goes, people. So I get the other, whatchamacallit here for the quarter. So would we get that built in, I think it was in Paris, if I remember correctly. We have one under construction. We'll get this other one going, and so we'll have, I think it was all 3, right, in the same city? Let's check it out. So there it's being built. So we're building the salon. It's going to take 10 turns. Of course, we had cats and the other... the Parthenon over here. Their longest running series of cats. So that was Greek. This is Spanish. So this was our Spanish unique quarter. And now we're going to have a unique quarter for France. So, man, we are kind of schizophrenic here. A little schizophrenic. All right, let's see what's going on in the world. Let's see. Confucius has joined... well, that seems ripe. The Chinese going for communism. So I might have to take... you know what, P-Money? I might have to take over Kaifeng. Hopefully I won't have to. Looks like Lafayette's on the case here, but still. A Gurkha. Wow, that's cool. That is probably a pretty cool unit. It's got 2 of them. Interesting. Very interesting. So, dirty commies, I swear. Hey, he's got a freaking fleet commander. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't have any units in there. Ah, okay, so they built a city. Well, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. But let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and go to Bearville. What would I need? I would need a... because it's really cheap, let's go ahead and do a granary. Let's do a granary, and we'll put it right here. There we go, and that'll grow our territory there. So if he expands out, he'll probably take that and maybe this guy, and then these guys here. But I don't think he'll get anything that it's gonna cause any trouble to us. I don't think so. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So it kind of extend out to this point is how far that would go. So we would be able to get around that. It might add a couple extra turns if you're trying to get around it, but I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's that bad at all. Okay. Grow our town. We get to grow Leon. Good to grow Leon. I am looking at this spot right here. I think that's going to be the best for us. Let me double check. Hold on one second. Let's just double check here. So I got Guadalajara trying to crimp my style. So I might want to get one of these tiles just to have some space there. And of course I've got, what is this? Niter. Niter as well. Dungeon Grocer. There we go. Ah, I missed out on my Dungeon Grocer. Yeah. Good times, good times. Yeah, I don't need Leon to like grow by leaps and bounds. So let's go ahead and just do this one here. And then that kind of gives us this little, it gives us a little bit more room, essentially. Just a little bit more room. Our borders are touching there, but I can still kind of come down south here if I need to, and I got plenty of room there, so I think we'll be okay. All right, people, now is your time. I'm sorry, we went 30 minutes into this, and it's finally now your time to choose a Civic here. So let's go and see what we got. We can still go with our... Oh, that's right, that's right. We were trying to get the Eiffel Tower. I forgot about that. So we probably... Let's just go ahead and do that. So Grand Army... commanders immediately gain a level. New commanders start with one promotion level. I like that. I like that a lot. Holy cow. 2 combat strike for military units for each adjacent friendly military unit. And infantry units gain the Swift ability, allowing them to ignore zones of control. Man! Those are 2 really good ones. And then you get the Eiffel Tower at the end of it. If you do this one. So that's definitely going to be going... well, I will ask the chat here, but there we go. There's our French civics. I like that. Let's see. We can do nationalism or globalism. What the hell? Come on, man. How the hell do you get globalism before you get capitalism? What do you need capitalism before you had globalism? That's strange. Strange. Or we can do as our democracy, we can do liberalism. Power to the people, man. Power to the people. Right on, right on. I'm gonna do that, man. All right, let's see. Yes, the tower is priority. Chat council demands it, says P-Money. Okay. Grand Army, it is. You don't have any complaints from old Bear here. So we're going up against communism. What was the other thing? Another civilization has started a new town nearby. Yeah, we found that. Hi, Lafayette. How are you doing? How are you doing? Communism. I can't believe it. All right. Teagle. Okay, well, let's go ahead and upgrade this guy. So I guess we're just going to go ahead and just kind of make sure all of our units are upgraded. And if we have any issues, then we have a pretty modern army to kind of play around with. So that'll be kind of our objective here. That guy upgraded. Get you over here and let you got him roll. Cool. Let's see. Add to commander. Here we go. There you go. So that's got 2 tanks in there already. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. This guy, I might leave him here right now just to figure out what I'm going to be doing. Let's see. This guy needs to stay there as well. Oh, okay. Let's see. How many does this guy have? Yeah, that would be perfect. That would be perfect. Let's put the land ship in with the army. Commander. Here we go. Cool. So we've got a full army here. It's mostly artillery, but I like it where I've got a mix of artillery here. So this would be good for taking over any city. Like I would be taking that down and putting the tank and the infantry unit up ahead and then having the artillery kind of right behind them. And so the infantry and the tank can kind of protect. Artillery will attack the city. So that's good. That would be my kind of all-in-one city attacking army right there. Very cool. So stay there. All right, let's see. I've got a number of these tanks over here already. Oh, is he on the, oh, okay, I thought there was a rail yard there. Yeah. So I've got that guy and that guy. So I've got 3 tank units there already. And then another one over here that I'll upgrade. Here we go. All right, let's do this. Let's bring him... Let's bring him up to Axum, maybe. Or maybe just like right over here, maybe? And then that way we can kind of keep an eye on Kai Fang or whatever the hell it's called. I kind of like that. I know I'm shifting around here a little bit, but I kind of like that idea. Okay. Yeah, so that guy can stay there. You can stay there. Let's see. I'm going to bring him back over here. Because now that they're communists, now I am suspect. I definitely suspect something going on over here. Over in Kai Fang. Alright, I'm just going to have them kind of stay on alert. So I'll have to keep doing all that sort of stuff. Alright, Sparta. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's take the field gun out of there. Let's bring him down here. Something like that. There we go. So we'll add that to this army here, right? Yeah, okay, so he probably needs a good gun in there. And then we'll see about maybe adding another infantry unit there. So we'll have kind of 2 kind of city attacking armies. I think is a good idea. Really want to see those tanks go to war. We know where P-Money is at right now. Definitely know where P-Money is coming from. He's like, gosh darn it, I need war. I need war. Well, I need trains, P-Money. That's what I need. Gosh dang it. I need me some trains. All right. Speaking of trains, all right, let's upgrade him. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Ah, you know what? I could send that other tank unit down there. So then we would have another cool city-busting army there. I think that's a good idea. So let me upgrade this guy. And you just hang tight there in front. And, okay, that's upgraded. A little money. Cool. Keeping an eye on you. I mean, I really want to kind of bring him back here and upgrade him, but I'm going to leave the ship of the line here. Who is this guy? That is a fleet commander. Okay. All right, ship of the line stays there. Yeah, I really wish that you could do like a like some sort of waypoints or I don't know, something along those lines. So let's bring them up to Bearville. Keep them up there. Oh shoot! What happened here? Did we acquire the... Oh, that's right. It was our scout. Okay, that's right. So they took it. Okay, well, wait a minute. How is my scout still able to be in his territory. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, let us keep an eye on what's going on in Cave Fang and all of this area. While we wait 9 turns for trades, might as well fight a war. There you go. And that would take us forever. You saw how long it took us. When we were just fighting Rome. We had all those armies with all those individual units, one after another after another. So that takes a long time. You get 9 turns when you're at war. Holy moly. So after this, it would be, what, 7? 7 turns. 7 turns after this. So here we go, people. Turn number 52. 1811 AD. Let's go into the future, people. Let's see what happens. Oh, there goes my space heater. Alrighty. Alrighty. Uh-oh. Mount Scenery has erupted. Filling in, once again, the world's smallest Grand Canyon. At least the lava has a place to go. Augustus has become the Caesarian of the new city-state of San Marino. Assigned the bonus circus fair. Oh, crap. Alright, well. Another city we get to take over if we go to war with Rome. Okay, terrific. Terrific. Alright, let's see. Tikal, you can just stay there. Let's see, I was going to send this guy down here, right? So let's do that. And we'll bring that guy over there. There we go. Alright, you can just kind of... I'm just going to put him on alert. So I don't have to keep doing this. Okay, you can just stay there. We'll figure out trains. I'm just going to put this guy on alert. My units. You'll be on alert. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to put him on alert because I'll keep wanting to come back here each turn. So I'm just going to stay there. Stay there. You can stay there. Let's see. I kind of want to keep an eye on what's going on over here. Oh, wow. Is Ahsoka at war with him? Wait a minute. Who is this? Yeah, Ahsoka. Are they at war? I had no idea. Let's see. How do I do this? Let's see. At war with Confucius. No kidding. Okay. And Ian. Wow. Wowzers. Oh, okay, so he's allied with Lafayette. Interesting. Interesting. And friendly with Old Bear here. There we go. I like it. Okay, so I guess they're allies, so I'd love to see the Gurkhas. I'd love to see what they look like. Interesting. Okay. We still can't see what's going on in there. Okay. You just go right there. Hang out. San Marino, watch out. Okay. Alright, so that got us through that really quickly. There still is my scout in his territory. I don't know how that works, but... Okay, apparently scouts can go through territories. Interesting. Interesting. So, let's check out what we got going on here. We've got... Opera House. Oh, that's right. We needed Opera Houses, did we? And I got 8 turns to do it. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay. Salon. Okay. Well, I guess, let's see. What is it? We need 5 Opera Houses within 20 turns. And I've got none. Okay. So I guess I need to start... need to do some opera. All right. Well, in that case, let's see. How much is it for a opera house? 3,000 gold. Holy crap, man! They really want a lot for an opera house. Ay, ay, ay. All right, where would that go? Where would that go? Overbuildable, the barracks. We could have a grocer and an opera house in Paris. That would be interesting. We could put it right there. Both my library and academy are overbuildable, apparently. The sawmill is not. You always need a sawmill, but a library, we don't need no stinking library. So I guess because the barracks is overbuildable, we'll build it there. So let's see what a opera house looks like. Let's put it right there. How it gives me negative happiness, I have no idea. I have no idea how that works whatsoever. I can't build it any... -4 unhappiness. Okay. Yeah. How would... I guess people just don't like the opera there in Paris, so... Okay. Interesting. All right, well, you can go to your grocery store and you can go to the opera in the same location here. There it is. There it is. There's our opera house. Oh! Opera house takes over the library. Why read when you can sing? Why? That would be a good question to ask here. But anyways, there's your opera house. 1 out of what? 5? 5. Ay. So what would that be? I need 4 more, so that would be 1,200, and I've only got 8,000 gold. Okay, it's gonna take all my gold. Terrific. All right. Well, actually, I got that one, so it wouldn't quite take all the gold, but it would take a majority of it. 9,000, right? 9,000. So let me get to the next turn. See where we are with gold. Go from there. Shouldn't have upgraded all those units. All right, here we go, people. Turn number 53. 1812. P-Money loves that year. 1812. But we're going to go into... Let me keep an eye over here. Into the future, people. Let's go. Okay. We're battling it out in K-Fang. Definitely battling it out. Ow, for crying out loud. So a volcano erupts, but somehow I get extra food out of it. Apparently. Okay. Quite impressive, though. Quite impressive, that volcano. Luckily, all that lava is going right into the sea. Although that's where the fish are. Gosh dang it. Sorry, Amy, that just keeps exploding. Why it didn't take out his unit, I have no idea. None whatsoever. 1812 and we aren't even at war. What a shame, says P-Money. What a shame. The Great Work Axe has been added to the palace settlement of Paris. Really? I get an axe? An axe. That's our great... Oh, for crying out loud. An axe, people. Don't ask me any questions, okay? I don't want to hear no questions. The world-renowned axe of Paris. So, did that get rid of my... Okay, so he's still there. Oh, okay. So, I don't know. Get out of that. Get, shoo. Shoo! Shoo! No! Gosh, dang it. Nope. God dang it. There. Okay. The axe. The axe people. Why does it keep going back to this? Stop. Stop. Just friggin'. No. Quit. Stop. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, I gotta look for another place to dig. I have no idea where that is. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't even care. Okay, so Toledo, let's just bring you all the way over here. There we go. And we'll figure it out in 8 turns. I don't want to bother with it right now. Okay, volcano, yes. Okay, relationship with Confucius changed from friendly to neutral. Watch out! Confucius say. Why is it neutral? Let's see. Borders are touching. Ooh. Relationships decay over time. Why? Limited other civilization. Hey, it happens. And opposed ideologies. Well, listen, that's what happens when you go full communist. That's what happens, man. Anyways, people, it is narrative choice time. I know what we all came for. Narrative choice times. Oh. There is sometimes no surer signs of human civilization than a land soaked with blood, I'll say. Ask the Mexicans. And this axe confirms explorers' suspicions. You could have just asked the people and axed the people in Toledo, and they would have told you, hey, that spot at the end of the island, you know, where nothing can grow, we salted the earth there, so the Mexicans would never come back. Whatever the conflict, the Incan soldiers of the exploration age were here, whether victors or not. They were not. What? This isn't complicated. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, anyways. So, apparently, if I destroy us... That's interesting. I like that. So I guess the axe fell in the battle. Very interesting there. Okay. That's my only... That's like the only one that I had, right? Or no, there's one other one, right? This one. Yeah, Potsdam. Okay. Who's this guy? Confucius. Confucius, what are you doing, man? Honestly, what are you doing? Where are you going to go with this, huh? Where are you going to go? All right, we get to just respond to a diplomatic action. It should be no. It can also be hell no. Confucius has denounced your military presence on their borders. P-Money, you might get your wish, sir. You might just. Confucius. Man, I really don't want to start another war. Listen, pal. I ain't doing nothing. Ain't doing nothing here. Just hanging out, doing my own thing, trying to build freaking opera houses, get my train situation going there. I don't need no Confucius say. Confucius say this, Confucius say that. I don't care. I don't care, Confucius. I don't care. I'm not going to support you. I'm on the edge of accepting, and man, I can just tell you to go pound sand right now, honestly. Like, I'm not even on your borders, if I remember correctly. What, my ship? My ship out in sea is on your maritime border, and you just can't stand it, huh? Just can't stand it, Confucius. All right, P-Money, what do you say? What are we doing here, P-Money? We gonna give them the time of day, or are we gonna tell them to go pound sand? Reject, says P-Money. Reject. Amy, any thoughts? What does Mrs. Money have to say? Or the birthday girl? Either or. Except looks awful. I knew you would say that. I knew you would say that. But I don't want to be the one that starts the war. They always pin it on me. Like somebody steals my stuff, you know, the Incans come by and like settle right next to me. It's like, I'm not the one starting the wars here. You're pushing my buttons. You're poking me. I'm poking you. Our birthday girl says war. Well, happy birthday. We're going to war. All right, Confucius. Here's what I say. And I say nay. How? What? How is this a surprise war? He tells me, hey, get off my border, man. I'm like, nah, I've got one ship over there, and that's it. Like, what do you want me to do? Huh? This will declare a surprise war, since you do not have hostile... This is so stupid. Like, I'm not trying to have a hostile relation. He's after me. What the hell? They gain 150 influence. Why can't I? Initial war support for you, 1. For them, 3. The penalty for a surprise war increase. Screw it. Whatever. Everybody hates me. Whatever. That's fine. Finally, the sword comes out. What you got, Confucius? Your fist? Slice, slice, slice. That was easy. I just cut off his hand. That's it, man. That's it. What, you gonna do your kung fu on me? Is that it? I got a sword and tanks. Swords and tanks. Heaven is against you. You shall see. Wait a minute. Aren't you a dirty commie? You don't even believe in religion. I had to give you religion way back when. All right. Well, here we are. We're at war. Yay. I like the small hat and Confucius. Yeah, he's very confused. Very confused. Look at that angry face that he has right there. Look at that. Errrr. Like, you know, I didn't do nothing. I literally didn't do nothing. I'm sitting here minding my own business. Not a care in the world. Let's see, can I take out his trade caravan? Does it allow me to take out... Come on, man, seriously? I can't take out a trade caravan. Okay, sure. Makes complete and total sense to me. Well, Confucius, you probably picked the wrong time to pick a fight. Probably the wrong time. Wrong time. Okay. So I can't go... What? I can't go around? What's going on here? Yep, well, let's just continue on the way there. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's see. Bring him over here and let's start attacking. Is this another ship in there? Yeah, oh, a dreadnought. Oh, crap. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all, but let's go ahead and take out his fleet commander. I think that's a little bit more important right now. Take him out. Take him. Yes, I'm clicking. I'm clicking on you to attack. Oh, for crying out loud. Let's see. Naval attack, I suppose. Okay. Kaboom. Wow, that really took him out. I like the dreadnought. Awesome. Really awesome. Okay. Is there anybody over here that I need to worry about? Okay. I don't think so. Okay. Alright. Back at war, P-Money. Back at war yet again. Once again. Hey, I've got an even 10,000 gold. There we go. That's a nice round number. I don't want to mess that up. It's a lucky number, Confucius. Alright, let's see. So we got an axe. We got a volcano. What? The agenda of Harriet Tubman has changed your relationship. She's dead. How can... I hate you even more from the grave. Oh, okay. Watch out, Harriet Tubman. She's apparently haunting me from beyond the grave. She's like, you went to war again? Boo! Boo! Okay. Friendly neutral, and then from neutral to declaring war. I would assume hostile. I would assume a lot of hostility from this fella here. Anyways. Great, now we have to deal with Tubman's ghost. Yeah, I know. We gotta figure out a containment strategy for that. Oh, boy. Okay. Alright, well, apparently we're gonna be moving some of these armies westward here. Oh joy, oh joy. How long does it take to get up there? Put him there. Put him there. You know what? No. Let me put him in Chloe and let me take out the field gun. Why can't I attack this guy? Can I just run him over? Let's just run him over. In my head canon here, I just ran over his trade unit. Squashed him. Like a bug. Okay, so I think I've moved all those. Let me cancel that. There we go. You move to Chloe. Alright, let's see, anybody else I can use to help out here? Not really. Not really, all my army guys are way down here. Alright, so, let's see here. I think I could probably take it with a couple of these 3 units here, plus my, plus he's also got other enemies here as well, so that's gonna be interesting. There's the Gurkhas. Pretty cool. Why are they white? Wait a minute. Why are the Gurkhas all white? What's going on here? They're like how do you say from Nepal? Nepalese, I suppose. I don't think that they're white, but okay. Well, we'll go with it. Whatever. So I think in between some of the other units here and my units, we should be able to take Kaifeng pretty easily. I say that. Knock on wood here. Amy has to go to a reading, and she is hauling butt out of here. Well, Amy, don't worry, because we'll be right back here tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock. Same bear time, same bear channel. So we'll see you then. But P-Money, we will endeavor to continue here in our war against Confucius. It's a very confusing war. Very confusing. Alright, so he's got one more turn, doesn't he? Well, if these guys don't move out of the way, I can't do anything. So I guess you're going to have to just stay there for the time being. You get a wall. I suppose the tank, look at there, the tank just like ran right through that wall. They thought that wall could take down the Mongolian hordes. But I says, you know what? We're going to have a mechanical horse instead. And attack you that way. So, there we go. There we go. I'm going to have to leave this guy here because I'm still adding units to it, I think, right? Let's see, add there. Okay. So he's got 2 tanks and a artillery. Oops, god dang it. Here we go. So let's do... That guy was going to reinforce this other army down here. Okay, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. So let's take our army here. And we'll bring them all the way across the map here. So it's going to take a while. It'll take a while. So that'll be 4 turns right there. So we'll put it right there. And see where we go from there. And I can also get this guy as well, right? Yeah. Let's do that. There we go. There's some moving armies right there. Moving on down. It's funny. It literally is kind of like World War I, where they still had horses at the same time they had tanks. They had a little bit of that in World War II. A lot of people didn't know that the Wehrmacht had a lot of horses still. They used them for transportation. All right, let's see. What else we got? Land ship. Yeah, let's go ahead and just add that to this guy here. Here we go. Oops. What happened? You. Add. There. There we go. Okay. Oh, so it was 2 tanks. My bad. Okay, so I think that'll be good. I'm gonna leave this guy here. I want to have a number of quick reaction kind of army guys just in case Rome does something stupid. Rome could say, "Oh, he's at war. He's distracted. Let's go attack." And I'm like, "No, let's not do any of that." So we'll keep a number of people down here. That's what I was trying to do originally. Was like just in case anything happened, you know, I would have an army kind of nearby. I didn't quite get to that point. I wanted another turn or two to kind of beef up those armies and kind of place them somewhere. But I think we'll be okay. I don't think. Let's take a look at Confucius here. See, Confucius is kind of spread out along kind of this west coast here. So if anything, he's going to be coming, if anything, through Potsdam. So I might want to... Oh, I take this guy, and let's bring him down to Potsdam. So if we have anything go wrong, we'll have a ship kind of right there. And, like, he's got his stuff right over here. So let's just go ahead and bring that down here. Let's just do 3 for right now. 3 turns. He's also got Nanking down here. Nanjing, I apologize. Nanjing. So, although that could be taken. That could be taken by Lafayette here. Okay. What else does Confucius have besides K Fang? Well, let's take a look here. We've got Nanjing, Qingdao, Beijing, Qinghong, Yingcheng, Guangzhou, and Shenzhou. There we go. No Wuhan? No. Crafting any biological weapons? And sending them out to your fish market? Wet market? Okay. All right. Still can't do nothing with this freaking train. So we'll just leave that guy there right now. All right, we're keeping an eye on Little Money and also Rome, and also the ship there. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. I kind of want to keep an eye down here, but we are at war with Confucius Say, so I say we keep an eye on him and see what's going on. See what's going on there. So let's do it. Do it. Okay, here we go. Turn number 54, 1813. We missed it by 1 year, Peabody. Missed it by 1 year, but you got your wish. Just a little bit late. All right, here we go. Into the future. I say that, but I got another unit to move. Okay, field gun. Oh. Oh. That is a... No, that's bad. That's really bad. Yes, attack. Okay. I think we've seen it before where they can't attack the explorers, but we'll see. We'll see here. So, yeah, he's pretty damaged. A Gusa. What the heck is a Gusa? Oh. Okay, so they got guns. Alright, well, they're probably angry that we're digging up mummies, so gotta watch out for that. Alright, here we go. Let's keep an eye on Kai Fang as we go into the future, people. Oh, so his dreadnought just took out that unit. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, Peabody, you're definitely getting your wish right now. Okay. War of the Desert. Okay. Okay, well, we're at war with another civilization. I didn't seek war, people. Listen, I just wanted to build trains, man. I just wanted to go into my basement like Joey Choo Choo and just play with trains, ignore the rest of the world, and the world just pulls me back out. Crying out loud. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Inventuity has declared war, yep. Inventuity has made peace with Luffy. Oh, okay, you make peace with him and you go to war with me. Why? The hell did I do to you? Relationship between Batu changed from helpful to hot. What the hell did I do? What's going on here? What the hell, man? What did I do to you, pal? How do you find that out? Whatever. Let's see. How do you do this? Okay. War of the Desert. Okay. Why would I support him? He's at war with me. What the hell? Okay. How do I find that out? Let's see. I don't know. Listen, I just want to build some opera houses. I only had what, 6 turns? 6 turns. I'm not doing not getting any closer. Definitely not getting any closer with this. Okay. All right. Let's see. Grow my town. Mapleopolis. All right. Let's see. Mapleopolis. You can. What can you do? I tell you what. We need happiness. Let's just go ahead and build there. Suffering. What the hell? I haven't even done anything. Oh, for crying out loud. We're already weary at war. Our war efforts falter as Confucius' support in this conflict grows. How? I didn't do anything. And all of our people suffer a penalty to happiness. Wait, let me guess. Sparta? At the front, our soldiers endure a combat penalty while fighting Confucius' unit. Let us spend influence to increase support for a cause. Reduce these negative effects. All right. Why is it taking me to Beijing? What the hell? What's going on here, man? All right. How do I support myself? French Imperial Qing War. Yeah, I didn't listen, man. I didn't do anything. That's all on you, man. All right. I can support myself as I should. Which I'm just gonna run out of this anyways at some point, so I might as well use it or lose it, I suppose. All right, here we go. I can't do another one. Terrific. All right, out of that. How many do I have left? 130. Yeah, it's not gonna help me out at all. All right. All right. What are we doing here? Oh, town focus? I don't care. Whatever. Okay, command my units. Alright, so there we go. There is our artillery field gun unit. So let's bring him a little bit closer here. I hope that works, but you know what? Let's do this number. Bring that guy a little bit closer. Bring that guy up there. It won't help us this turn, but it will the next turn. Okay. There we go. So, let's do this. Let us, since we've already got a unit there, let's take this guy and let us attack the city. A major victory. Okay, let's go ahead. Booyah. Boo and also yah, man. Let's see. The Dreadnought went north. Oh, wait, that's the fleet commander that went north. Yeah, the Dreadnought's still in there. You can see his little icon right there. Which, you know, do the land units have to attack the naval units if it's in port? You'd figure that the land units would surround the... I don't know. Let's find out. Let's find out. Major victory. Let's hope. Okay. No, I don't want to talk to you. I want to destroy you. Okay, so there goes the defenses. So we'll see next turn, apparently. We'll see you next turn, unless he takes them. I probably shouldn't have done that. I've weakened the defenses at Kaifeng. Luckily, this guy is pretty injured here, but Ahsoka could come up with the sneak victory here. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right, yeah. Ah, cool. So I can attack with this guy. Aww. I was hoping for a little bit more, but okay. He's on fire. Still floating somehow. Still floating somehow. Alright, you can just stay there until we figure out all that sort of stuff. Command units. Oh, he got away from the border. Alright. Well, let me get this guy away from there. So I can upgrade him, number 1 and number 2. So he can't say, "Oh, get off my border. Get off my border, bear. How dare you." Okay, so he can stay there. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Not sure. Can I fire on my own people without damaging them, or the priceless artifacts that they're digging up and apparently throwing away into the sea? This game is so confusing. Alright, well, let's give it a shot. No, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. But, hey, we don't shoot the mummy, whatever you do. Don't shoot the mummy. Unless you have to. Unless you see the whites of his eyes. Alright. Alright, so we took care of that unit. That's good. That's good. Okay, command units. I'll just add you to the army right now. Because I need to afford some money for some opera houses. When you're at war against two intractable enemies, one of them, surprise, declares war on you. First thing that you got to do is make sure that all of your opera houses are built and up and running, even though they cause negative happiness for some strange reason. The archaeologists digging there all of a sudden watch a cannon destroy their fire. Yeah, I know. I was like, I'm not so sure if I should attack or not, but I did, and it's fine. It's fine. All right, well, I guess I've got to get another opera house. And you know the best place to put an opera house would be Sparta, right? So let's go ahead and build ourselves an opera house. Build ourselves an opera house. You know, we're going to build ourselves an opera house if I can. Brickyard, fishing cave, saw pit, harbor, gristmill, sawmill, stone cutter. Oh God. Tell me you don't have to be a city. Please tell me you don't have to be a city. It looks like you gotta be a city. Terrific. Okay, so what is this building? It is building cultural festival. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna throw a wrinkle into my plans. Let's go ahead and build it there. Let me find a spot for it. Hold on 1 second here, people. Let's do the thing with the thing. Ageless. Ah, we could do the old grocer and opera house, people. It's a classic. All right, so let's go ahead and purchase Opera House. 2,824. That's better. That is better. Let's see. I don't have any mountainous terrain or natural wonders or regular wonder. Wait a minute. I do have a regular wonder, don't I? Yeah, right there. Okay, so yeah, that would work. That would work. Okay, purchase Opera House. Right there. How the hell it gives me negative 10 what the hell? What the hell's going on here? I could build it there, maybe? Oh, yeah. Why? Why does it do this to me? Negative 4. God dang it. Why? Why does this game do this? All right, let's just put it right there. What the hell? All right, there we go. There's our opera house. Luckily, we still got one happiness out of all this. Let's see. Might as well. Sparta is always miserable, and many operas are depressing, so it fits. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Sparta is so miserable they don't even want to do operas, and that's even more perfect. It is on point. It is definitely on point. So I guess the next question is, what do I want to make a city? I'm thinking maybe Rome, since it's already pretty big to begin with, and it's got a couple of these world wonders in there, or at least one. How much is it? 1,700 gold. Ay. All right. I'm going to do it because I forget if it takes a certain amount of time to convert a city. So let me just do this. Okay, the project will permanently upgrade your town to a city. A city has increased production and increases the cost of non-warehouse of buildings across your empire by 10%. Okay. Okay, so it does it as soon as you do it. Okay. All right, so let's see. I have, in fact, we can do this now. So I've got Paris as a city, Madrid as a city, Pat as a city, so that's 3. Scrolling. Mexico City is a town, so don't get fooled by that. Rome is a city, so what is that, 4? Did I count 4 there? So let's go ahead and bring in some. I'm gonna do tobacco. We're gonna do some silk, and we might as well do some of the other stuff too. I was just looking where these cities came from. So Paris. Little money. So yeah, let's do something close by. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, at least we're increasing our happiness here. Lesterville or Queso. So let's do Queso. There we go. All right, and let's do pearls. And give us more happiness. So the happiness is going up. 54 now. Excellent. I could put one more if I needed to, but I'm going to hold off on that. So that's cool. Did that give us... I don't know if it increased or decreased our gold. I should have looked beforehand. Okay. Alright, so I have 4 cities, and I need 5 opera houses. So I'll need to do one other city. What's my biggest one? Probably front? Right? Pardon me, people. 1 second here. Pat's already a city. So probably front. That's probably what we need to do. Does it have other... What is this? Oh, it's got a dungeon. That's good. Build our grocer there. Doesn't have any world wonders, though. But that's alright. I might make front our other city. So let's do that. Convert city 2,000. Ouch. We're making almost 1,000 a turn. Let me hold off on that. That'll bring us up to, what, 7,500 or thereabouts? So, and then we still have what? It's hard to tell this. Pardon me here. Let me do this. There we go. 6 turns. I'm looking at this right here. So 6 turns remaining. I've got 2 out of 5. I'm building another one. So I've got 3. And then I'll have to purchase 2 more. So those would cost... Let's just take a look. Purchase. 3,000 plus gold. Depends on where you're at, I suppose. But 3, 6. So making 1,000 a turn. Thereabouts. So in 6 turns, I would have enough for 2 opera houses. Plus whatever I have now. So I should have enough to be able to purchase all 3. It's just, is purchasing the city going to push me over? Okay. Or no, wait, I only have to do 2. I only have to do 2 of those. So 6,000, right? 6,000. So I would have enough, plus I would say 2 turns, and that would be able to give me the city plus 2 of those opera houses. Okay, I think that works. Make Santa's village a city. No, I'm not getting a whole lot. See, the one thing that I do want to make sure of whenever I do one of these other cities is that it has a high production. So this one's already at 73. Let's just, for giggles here, let's just look at Santa's workshop here. It has 29. So probably not the best idea to make that a city. Probably not the best idea at all. Is this Confucius trade ship? Okay. So, sorry, P-Money, I was just trying to do math and trying to figure out if we're going to have enough to be able to do all that. We will have enough to do all this stuff. Unfortunately, I is enjoying a great amount of gold, and now it's going to be gone. Probably lost like half of the gold that I already had. So there's that. All right, choose production. Let's see. Let's do Rome. Let us do, and it would take me 14 turns to do an opera house. So that wouldn't work. I could do a port. Okay, or a rail station. You know, the rail station might be the more important one. Let's see here. Where would that go? I guess I would have to put it like right there or right there. Yeah, I'd have to put it somewhere right around there. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and start up our rail station. So anything happens with Rome, we would have a rail station up, hopefully, in time to be able to help us out here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put it... I'm going to put it up here. I know I'm getting rid of a lot of growth and happiness there, but I wanted to go ahead and put it right there. Plus, I think whenever you do it, it goes to the rail station. I don't think it goes to the city. So if it goes into this rail station here, if I'm bringing it up from up north there, I have plenty of opportunities. You know, I can go south towards Rome, I can go east towards Mexico City, or I can kind of southeast towards Little Money if I needed to. So I think that'll work. Opera ain't cheap, apparently. You're just now figuring this out. Just now figured out that opera ain't cheap. Well, P-Money, we are at that time in the show where I ask a very important question to all of you out there in the chat. So let Bear know, but I'm going to ask P-Money because he's sitting here talking to me. P-Money, hashtag one more turn. Yay or nay? Yay or nay, sir? He got his wish, plus the little money got her wish. We went to war. Not once, but twice. Not once, but twice. We can wait till tomorrow for the Great Confusing War. Okay, all right. So we're going to leave it here, apparently. Leave it here. So I will leave it up for just a moment to see if there's any other objections out there from the chat. See if old Jiminy Cricket shows up at literally the past 2 shows. Like, I'm going to exit the show. I'm literally going down to hit the button, and then he shows up out of nowhere. What the heck? Why weren't you here like 10 seconds ago? I could have said something. Always jumps in at the last second, so I want to make sure that he does not jump in at the last second before we end it up here, people, because we are at 9:36 in the evening. 9:36. So, all right, counting down 5, 4, last shot, people. 3. We're going with 2. It is your last chance to let Bear know. Hashtag one more turd. Yay or nay? All right, people. Turn number 55. 1814. AD, people. Let me go ahead and save it here. So I'm going to get it off of this. Get it over there. Give me 1 second here, people, as I save the game. And hopefully it does not crash on me this time. That'd be nice. Let's see. Save game. There we go. There you go, Peabody. Another Monet painting for you. I kept trying to keep the theme here. So 2. Not in a row, unfortunately. We did the pirate theme the last time, and we don't have pirates here, so didn't really do much. But yeah, two Monet paintings there that you get to enjoy. Let me just double check and make sure that it's saved. Yes, it did. Okay. Here we go. Thing with thing. So if you are new here, people, if you're brand new here, show it up. First off, thank you. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here this evening. But don't worry. Have no fear, people, because we're going to be back right here tomorrow night. We do this every Monday and Tuesday evening, right here, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And Bear's going to be here. I hope you will as well. If you enjoyed what you saw, appreciate a thumbs up out there. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down button as well. But if you do, let Bear know why. What we can do to improve the chat council. Because we're doing it for you out there in the chat here. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to Amy and Melissa. Stay warm out there. It's got to be 40 some odd degrees where they're at. It's going to be chilly, people. Very chilly. Want to say happy birthday to the little money and good luck out there, Peabody. And all of the little monies and Mrs. Money. And of course, all of our Russian bots, lurkers, former FearX's Games employees. Good luck out there on the unemployment line. We're all pulling for you. And probably Jiminy Cricket too, somewhere. Just as I go to hit the end button, he's going to show up. But you know what, people? All of this talk about getting aboard trains has made Bear hungry. So I'm going to head back into the woods. So until next time, grrrr. Night, everyone.